Well, good morning if it's morning, good evening if it's evening, and good night if it's night. And a big hearty salam alaikum to each and every one of you that's listening to us live, or will be listening to us in archives. It's Wednesday, baby, and it's 12 o'clock somewhere. All of you joining us on our Facebook Live or in Spreaker. Must be the music, baby. Uncle Pookie's in the house. I see Frankie Toledo just joined us. Sharon Yvette Thompson, Miss Joy Alexander. Now everybody who wants to call me up at this time, why is people playing with me? Sorry guys, people decided me to start calling at this time. Don't you see that I am live? Please refrain from calling me at this time. Mr. Orion Phosphorus just joined us. What's going on, Orion? Mambo Yanza is dancing in the house. Mr. Lino Torres, salam alaikum, brother. Miss J. Belle Marie, what's going on, boo baby? Aunt Cole Neal was also watching. Sharing all the stuff on all the social media platforms. And of course, that was Secret Weapon with Must Be the Music. Guys, I gotta tell you, it is Wednesday, it is hump day, and we are doing fine. I hope that all you are doing fine on this marvelous, marvelous Wednesday. Child, I tell you what. Today is one of those few days that I find myself not having too much to say about anything, except for acceptance. Accepting yourself, accepting your family, accepting your friends. But by accepting does not mean that you have to accept that goddamn foolishness. Guys, we have to talk a little bit about social media etiquette. My God, why do people take things so goddamn serious in this day and age? I honestly, each and every day, run up on 5, 6, 10, 15 posts, 100 posts sometimes for that matter, that I do not agree with. That I cannot find why a person would post such foolishness. Now, I don't take it upon myself to hijack anybody's social media platform. It's not my fucking business. It's not my damn doing. It is not my purpose to be on social media and troll people. The reason I'm saying this is because every day somebody finds something opposing or find something in something that I post that they get up in their feelings about. Child, it is not that goddamn serious. Most of the time I'm posting shit for laughs and giggles. But every day someone comes up and says something or puts a flag on my stuff or whatever it may be. Child, it is stupid. Because if you do not like or agree with someone, unfollow, unfriend, get the fuck out of there. There's a million other motherfuckers that want to hear that person's shit, whatever it may be. So if you feel offended or in some type of way or mood about anything that I post, find yourself the door. Just go. Get out of here. It's fine. Because guess what? It's not going to put a dent in my damn sunshine. And it neither should put one in yours. Well, that's my little rant for the day. But you know I'm going to be telling a story in a little while, so get your pens and papers out. We're going to give you a little bit of work to get some of this goddamn foolishness off your goddamn pages and these people. Guys, live your life. It is your life. It is your time. Do your damn thing. I'm going to give out a couple of shout-outs today because I see everybody is coming in and everybody's having a great time. So let's put a little bit of music in here and let's get this thing rocking. Steve Armstrong, of course, with Weak in the Knees. I am Candelo Kimbisa, and it's 12 o'clock somewhere. Boy, I tell you. I'll be right back. Michelle Gomez just joined us. Ayaba, my good friend, with Oh Yeah Grind. Oh Yeah is in the house, baby. Khalifa L just joined us. Eddie DeLeese just joined us. I do believe my mama is in here somewhere. Love you, mama. Ifa Kemi, what's going on? Alafia. Christy Harris with all the black hearts. I hope you're feeling well, mama. Miss Netta has joined us over here in Spreaker. And Renee from beautiful Detroit, the Motor City itself. Fatima Princess Moore, y'all should go check her out. She has some very good real estate deals up there in South Carolina. Joanne Serrano just joined us. Miss Madu. Indio Guerrero, salam alaikum, brother. How are you? I give you money, honey, if that's what you need to make you want to be with me. I like to make this love affair tonight. I said I feel alright. I'm thinking Ebony, how you doing, sister? Miss Netta Johnson just joined us. Nicole Valencia is also watching. Time for me to pull out one of these cigars and Motown witches watching. And the same goes for you. I make it weak at the knees. Got to go, gonna do it. I make it weak at turn up this broadcast and rock with us, baby. Get them people knowing what you know. Miss Chodo Grammar has also joined us. I'm telling you, it's going down. Mr. Matt has joined us all the way from West Palm Beach, Florida. Catherine Ross is watching. Rob Abbott. How you doing, Rob? Young Joyce just joined us all the way from Atlanta, Georgia, baby. Sierra has just joined us. I want to wave to each and every one of y'all, but I might just fuck up and turn this damn thing on. Well, all the children of Oya have joined us today. My petit fool Oya. That was Weak in the Knees. So everybody's trying to think about some type of come up for this week. Goodness gracious, I tell you, next week, well, in about 2 weeks, I think we'll be having Christmas. Well, what I want to tell y'all is, which I tell each and every one of you each and every year. I've often said this story, but a lot of people don't know this. See, because when I was coming up, we had some very hard times. Yeah, there was some times that we couldn't even have, Christmas gifts and things of that sort. My mama and my daddy did do what they had to do to be able to provide for us. But see, there were certain organizations, certain places that we counted on each and every year to be able to take care of what they counted on every year to be able to take care of us. And these organizations were like the Boston Globe. They were Toys for Tots. They were even the Salvation Army. So this year, like I do every year, I ask each and every one of you, whether you believe in the holiday or not, to give to these organizations, man. Give to these organizations so that these children will have something up under those Christmas trees this year. It's not very hard. It's very simple. Just go and skip out on one of those Starbucks treats, or maybe cut down, on something that you would buy that's absolutely nothing. You can go to Five Below. You can go to the dollar store. You can go to any one of these places and give someone hope this year. I ask each and every one of you to look inside your hearts and donate something. Don't put it on social media. Don't tell people, hey, whatever, this is what I'm doing. Just do it out the goodness of your heart. Look out for your local charities that look out for the people in your communities. I also ask each and every one of you to look into buying local. Buying from the mom and pop stores, buying from the brick and mortar, or even the online shops of the people that are giving spiritual help, the people who are doing spiritual causes, the people that work spirituality. Most of you think that all these people that are doing spiritual work and doing all these things here are fucking rich, that they have all the money they need. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes your friendly neighborhood spiritualist is also going through things. So I ask you, my friends, my followers, my fans, to support these spiritual businesses. I don't care if you buy a $2 candle, baby. but go on ahead and support them. Some of them need your support too. Today I wanted to take the time and talk about the reasons why people come into these spiritualities. Why do people get initiated? Why do people come into hoodoo and root work and conjure? Why do people join voodoo? Why do people doing that? Why do people do that? And I got to tell you that when I first joined, it wasn't a fucking calling. It was not a calling. Spirit did not come down to me and say, Candelo, you need to join this because we're going to make your life better. Not one fucking time. It was a self-serving act when I jumped into the ATRs. Okay? I wanted to stay away from the police. I wanted to get more hoes. Okay? This is what the fuck I wanted. And they were all the wrong reasons. As I grew and I matured in this spirituality, and sometimes people may say it might have been like 5 or 10 years ago when I finally got up on this spiritual thing that I've been initiated into goddamn 30 years. See, because if you're coming into this spirituality looking for money, looking for power, looking to destroy people, looking for protection against the police as I was, you're doing it all for the wrong reasons. There should be something deep down inside that tells you that you're here to help, that you're here to bless, that you're here to build a community, that you're here to love unconditionally, even people that are not like yourself. I've often said this. And you're here to uphold your ancestral, yes, I just said ancestral beliefs. So before you jump in one of these damn spiritualities, before you say to yourself, I'm going to be a palero, I'm going to be a Lukumi priest, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that, let's check with our ancestors first. Let's see what ancestors have to say. Lord knows you may be jumping in a spirituality that your ancestors do not agree with, do not understand, did not believe in. Well, baby, this is just a little something I need to say today, but I hope y'all enjoying yourselves. You're listening to It's 12 O'Clock Somewhere, baby, and I am Candelo Kimbisa, the bald-head wonder himself. Sometimes I don't even have a clue. I'll be right back. This is Jermaine Jackson with Feeling Free. Ready for the breakdown. It's cold in Texas, baby. We do have upcoming classes coming up. Y'all, you Joyce will tell y'all about it in the chat.
If my heart beats too loud, it's the sound of the world at my feet. My condition is too contagious to treat. Whoa, it makes you wanna shout, throw your hands up, say hey. There's the whole night till then. Sing those sad songs away. Live your life out each day.
Oh, Bayo, no. Ifeanyi Bayo is back in jail, baby. Y'all make sure y'all send us some commissary.
If you catch me, don't hold out my wings and please don't ask me why.
I'll be a whole lot closer to some of y'all soon.
All the new sights I wanna see.
Ain't nothing stopping this, baby.
Just remember, I'm not the same person that I used to be. Sailing on the wind and glow.
Miss Krista Green just joined us. Brittany Young, how you doing, little mama?
Going where I wanna go. Oh, I just wanna.
Kivion Porter, Barbara Johnson is watching. Spreading this Big D energy today, baby. Yes, I support local witches, international witches.
I love this brand new freedom I have. Whoa, it makes you wanna shout, throw your hands up, say hey, dance the whole night.
Doc Beverly has joined us.
Sing those sad songs.
Naomi Estrada.
Live your life.
Janet Marshall. Hey, baby. If I missed any of your names, please forgive me. But this music got me vibing. We have appearances in many of your local towns and cities this year. Londa Burns. There you go. Here goes the breakdown, baby. Sylvia Morales. Oh, they want me to break it down. Who's feeling free with me, baby? Who's feeling free with me today? Michelle Casey is watching us all the way from Canada. Mova Reddy, Angela Wilson, Brittany Young. Hey. Make sure that you share this live. Miss Jacqueline has joined us. I can't pronounce the rest of your name, baby. You know my English isn't very pretty. can't stop this. It's all downhill from here, with no brakes. Miss Bonnie, how you doing, baby? All the way up from Wisconsin. Of course, that was Feeling Free by Jermaine Jackson. Hey, be quiet. That's my dog, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I am so sorry. Again, that was Feeling Free by Jermaine Jackson. That was a 1980s classic. All right, guys. Well, let's start this here. Today's story comes from The Adventures of High John the Conqueror by Steve Sanfield. The story is This One and That One. One chilly midwinter's day, old master sent John to the town to do a little bit of business for him. It was late in the afternoon before John started back. Frost rim around the ridges of the old road. The sun was already had skipped behind the piney woods in the west, and the sky was as black as the bottom of a deep well by the time John passed the cemetery. Graveyards were places where the dead people and ghosts lived, and John didn't want anything to do with those folks. He quickened his pace, but as he walked by the gate, he thought he heard someone talking. One part of him told John to keep on moving as fast as he could, but another part made him creep up closer so he could listen a little better. You take this one and I'll take that one. You take this one and I'll take that one, a voice said. John was listening to what was two slaves dividing up a sack of sweet potatoes, and they had liberated from the master's root cellar earlier that day. They figured since no one ever went to the cemetery after dark, it would be a safe place for them to split their bounty. When John heard the voice say again, you take this one, I'll take that one, he thought, oh my goodness, Judgment Day has come. That must be the Lord and the devil dividing up everyone's souls. Not desiring to be around for such an event, John scooted out of there as faster than lightning, flashing across the sky. He got back to the plantation without so much as taking a breath, and there was Master waiting for him as he always was. Glad to see you moving so fast, John. That's the way I like to see you move. Now, how'd the business go, he asked. Forget the business, Master. There is more important things going down than your business. The Lord and the devil are down in the graveyard dividing up souls at this very moment. Don't start your foolishness, John. Just tell me how it went today. I ain't fooling. I'm telling you the truth, said John, glancing over his shoulder to make sure he hadn't been followed. The Lord and the devil are down there dividing up souls. I heard it with my own 2 ears. Well, John, why don't we both go down there and have a look? And if you're lying, I'll give you 50 stripes right across your hide, threatened Master. Lay as many stripes as you like, but I'm telling you the truth. They are there, and they're dividing up souls. John didn't particularly want to go back to the cemetery, but back then white folks did what they pleased, while black folks did as they could. So off he and Master went down the road. They stood there in the cold, dark night, unable to see anything, when they heard the voice say, you take this one and I'll take that one. You take this one and I'll take that one. Didn't I tell you, Master? That's them there, the Lord and the devil doing their business. Master thought he heard it right, but it wasn't something he wanted to believe. Besides, it wouldn't do good for his slave, any slave, to see how frightened he really was. Shh, he whispered. Let's get a little closer. Just as they reached the gate, the two fellows who had been dividing up the potatoes came up to the bottom of the gunny sack. The one who was counting remembered they had dropped 2 potatoes as they were entering the cemetery. "You take those 2, he said, "and I'll take the 2 by the gate." John and Master didn't waste a single word discussing it. They both started running like 2 deer trying to get out of the path of a forest fire. They passed each other again and again. But that night, for the first time, Master run faster than John. And he was already at the big house when John arrived. "Was I right, Master? Was I right?" gaped John, trying to catch up with his own breath. Master only nodded his head in agreement. He hadn't caught up to his breath yet, either. Before he went inside, he carefully bolted and locked the door at night to make sure that anything or anyone who might be out there. But now you can be sure it was a long, long time before anybody doubted John's word again. Again, guys, this story and many more stories are from the adventures of High John the Conqueror. I hope you enjoyed this story like I enjoy all the stories in this beautiful book. Guys, pick it up. Pick it up for your family members. Pick it up for your friends, your children. Pick it up for an acquaintance. Because we find ourselves working with these roots all the time, but little do we know where the cunning comes from. Why is this root what it is? Find out about High John the Conqueror. Find out about your history. Find out about this beautiful, beautiful folk saint. This is Barry White with Change. this year will be at the Motown Witch. Join Michelle Jackson, Doc Beverly, Hoodoo and Moise, Hugin, Sherwin, Yayi Joyce, Professor Charles Porterfield, Doc Beverly. All of us will be at the Motown Witch in August, baby. It's the inaugural opening of Taking Your Roots Back. Miss Dewey Nunez is doing readings in Denver, Colorado today. I can't remember the damn name of the place. I really need to start taking all these things down. Also, I want to send out a shout to a brand new spot I found, botanicamupumi.com, baby. Check out that wonderful website. Ifeanyi Bayu is making her beautiful waist beads. Miss Tanya is doing her readings on live. You need to check her out. Of course, that was Barry White with Change. Are you ready to change with me, baby? Are you ready to change? Are you ready to change? Yes, we are. So anyway, guys, since I'm saying that, we're coming up on the end of the year and everybody's a little strapped for cash and we have a fool in the White House, we need to go on ahead and show y'all and tell y'all a little something so y'all can get this money rolling, right? Let's get this money rolling. Let's get this money rolling, baby. Okay, so today I got to tell you that one of the things that Paleros do the best, all right, is make powders, okay? This is one of our traits, making powders. But all these powders are not for bad. They're not to curse. They're not to do evil work. Some of these powders are actually for healing, okay? Some of these powders are for manifesting money. So today I want to give you a little something so y'all can make yourselves a little powder, baby. A little money powder. A little powder y'all going to be able to use. A little powder y'all going to be able to use to bring that abundance in this year. Okay? First thing you're going to need is a little bit of cornmeal. Okay? Some sesames. All right? Some cornmeal, some sesame, a little bit of rosemary. Okay? And some 5-finger grass. All right? If you really, really, really want to make it extra, extra, extra strong, I would take up and bang up and make a piece of lodestone and some magnetic sand. Okay? I want you to take all this stuff up and mash it up in your little pestle thing and mash it up and make it into the finest powder you can. Okay? Over this powder, I want you to say Psalms 23. And especially put emphasis on the part of I shall not want. And also use Isaiah 55 verse 10. So shall the word that goeth out my mouth, it should not return to me void, but shall accomplish all which I please. Let's bring in this brand new year. Let's bring in this thing, baby. Let's make this goddamn money. Because it's all there, and it's all there for your taking. Let's get this goddamn money. So go ahead and do what I just told you, baby, and it's going to be all right. You remember, you're listening to It's 12 O'Clock Somewhere. And I'm your host, Candelo Kimbisa. And if you can't catch me here, you can always catch me on Spreaker. Remember to share, like, and tell your people about this. I'll be right back. Goddess Mother of Arisha, what's up, baby?
I'm your pushman, that's what I am.
If I had enough room, I'd be doing the George Jefferson, baby. Yes, I'm that old. These paintings behind me, and many more like them are done by my brother on drummer. Up there in beautiful Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Wait a minute, baby. I can't do this without a little bit of dancing, can I? Yeah, boy. Now, G was just joining us from Atlanta, Georgia. Starla Keisha, what's going on, baby? A week-by-week, month-by-month forecast of what's going to be happening in your year. The readings have already started. They're up on my website, kimbisa.org. Check them out. Mike Angel Maldonado has just joined us all the way from Miami, Florida. Now, Everlasting is somewhere around there, all the way from New Orleans. Y'all go check out the square. She's probably giving readings there as we speak. Boy, Teresa Molina just joined us. She says, good morning. We got so many things, and the Conjure Caravan is coming somewhere close to you this year. I know who you are, brother. I remember working at Bullet with you. There you go, Detroit Voodoo Festival. Make sure that you put your links down there. I don't mind. Chattanooga, Tennessee, baby. Fred says, what's up? Y'all make sure y'all check out the Botánica Abre Caminos in Cleveland. Make sure you check out Love Supply Botanica. Mambo Yonze's in the house. And that was I'm Yo Boogeyman by Casey and the Sunshine Band. I gotta tell you, baby, I'm having such a good time with y'all today, but I gotta go. Today is my late day. So that means today I'll be reading into the night. But, guys, make sure that you take care of each other. Remember, guys, I'm asking each and every one of you to give to one of these wonderful charities that takes care of our community. Remember, I'm asking you also to frequent some of these online stores and some of these brick and mortar stores. Guys, there's so much people doing so much good out there. It is not all about hurting. It is not all about hexing. It's not all about self-purpose. Sometimes it's about other people and helping people out. Well, guys, as always, may all the egoons and shadows that accompany you have all the necessary light. From where I, Candelo Kimbisa, sits, that's it. Salam alaikum. See y'all on Friday. Now let me find a good tune to finish this with. How about good day? Because today is a good day, and tomorrow is going to be even better. Love y'all. Peace.
Let's begin now.
You know, today, I just woke up and I said, instead of waiting on a good day, waiting around through ups and downs, waiting on something to happen, I just said,
had a fish fry, mustard, hot sauce, light bread, French fries. Love for the big guy, hit the park. Boys showing off the hot, nappy roots on the radio. And you know what about last night, hit the pick 3. Bought some Air Force Ones, 4 tall tees. Man, I love the BG.
Car cleaned up, now I'm ready to play. Make a call to the stick, say I'm headed that way. Heard my cousin cooking out, I gotta give me a play. Got this new outfit, ain't even out in the States. So I ain't speaking too soon, but this a hell of a day. And the sticky got me sitting in a hell of a place. Got my stunner shades on and the grin on my face. My new grill looks mean, but I swear I'm straight. And the hood showing love, so I'm A-OK.
What the children saying. Take the day off, hit the park and just hang. Barbecue, roll a few and put up the deuce. And if it's beef, put the piece down, throw up the deuce. It's time to change our ways so we can save the day. For the children's sake to make a better place to play. And if it's all good, break out your coupe and grip your wood. And if you're riding dirty, like you split and blow your but do it real big, exactly like a player should. Enjoy your 24, do your thing and rep your hood. The world is all yours, but still we all grind. Forever in a day, the choice you make is really all fine.
Somewhere was brought to you by themotownwitch.com, Conjure New Orleans, The Conjure Shop, lucumi.com, and of course, kimbisa.org.